All right, let's talk about the vaccines. All over the place there. He says that Kennedy won't be upending the system.
That was yeah.
But if you watch or read through, it's also pretty clear he's bought into the idea that there's been a huge spike in autism in America and that it has to be attributable to something external. Maybe vaccines. Who knows? Let's investigate. He also mentions at one point that it could be chlorine in the water. Presumably meaning fluoride, which we know RFK wants to get rid of.
Oh, that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he meant.
Got it. Cool.
I think unless he's worried about public pools. I don't know. I took it to mean fluoride.
Yeah.
It seemed the danger to me seems again that like Trump is at risk of just getting convinced by RFK Jr. to make these major public health changes. And by the way, if RFK goes off on his own and does some investigation, it's just an investigation. Like, oh, I wonder what's going to turn up. You know,
this is the problem. RFK, this is what he cares about. This is the only thing he cares about. In 2021, he did a podcast interview where he said he goes hiking. If he sees a parent carrying a little baby, he'll say to them, better not get him vaccinated. Like literally, like he says it to strangers on the hiking trail. He said this. So that is not a nuanced perspective that includes a carve out for polio. This is an ideologue who is dishonest, who is sloppy, and if he gets access to a big bunch of data, he's going to find what he wants to find. And in the process, I don't know where Trump will land on all this, but in the process, the U.S. government sowing chaos and making people hesitant or scared to get vaccines, like that is going to do damage.
Yeah, that's like, to me, that's like the best case scenario is a huge fight over vaccines and whether, you know, RFK's bullshit study is right or wrong. You could get a whole bunch of people in HHS, whistleblowers saying, no, this is bullshit, blah, blah, blah. If there's conflict about it, that is going to increase hesitancy. That's going to do damage enough.
Yeah, I think RFK Jr. coming out and trying to withdraw vaccine approvals, causing a kind of giant national debate over this. Like, do I think that's necessarily going to happen? No. I worry about the kind of quiet power this guy's going to have behind the scenes to decide what gets funded, what doesn't get funded, who's in charge of overseeing these investigations, and like it's going the ways in which, like, for a long time on abortion, the question was, would the court overturn Roe v. Wade? And what they did was then the headlines would end up being court upholds Roe v. Wade while undermining abortion all along the way. And I worry about what happens when you have somebody like RFK Jr.